Okay, so what we have here is a scenario where we're just building our trend, and we are told we can find some relationships here, can't we? So I suppose the let's start off here. So the whole idea here is that my actual event is below my trend. So this is 8 below my trend is the point. Remember, actual is equal to trend plus seasonal variation, and technically that could be a negative. But, I mean, this plus is constant. This is what changes. This is what could be plus, or this is what could be minus. And if it was minus, it would override the plus, right? So your trend, so here you have 92 is equal to 100 minus 8. That's why you have that. Okay, great stuff. So here your actual is 5 above your trend. So your trend is 95, which is why you have 95 plus 5, giving you your actual of 100. Yes, 95 plus 5. Right. And you can start to see the pattern here, 100, 95. So it's a 5. And the trend is what, it's the whole point about a trend is that the number moves in an order, of course. And of course, adding these two again, you get 100. So now they want us to go, it's slightly, I suppose you can go here. So you're going up by 5 every month. Yes. So September 06, you are a trend of 100. So the question is, what is October? What is October X7? So if you like, taking you 12 months, October 06 is 105. So I guess 5 times 12 is 60. So 60 later, I'm 165. Right. I mean, it's just 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 for 12 months. You can just kind of add that up. So your trend here is 165, 170, 180 is the argument here. So what we're saying here again is that what actually happens is 10 below the trend. So that's 155. Here, this is 100 and this is 158. Yeah, and here we have 165. That's what we have here with this to start off with. Okay, and then we'll just do the next bit. So the question then sort of goes on to say that what's happened is that someone's paid £12 per kilogram in Feb 2007, and this is considered to be the base cost. So at that base cost, this is at 100, and it says the index. This is in February X7, and then it's saying that in October X7, the base cost is expected to be 112. So really, the question is asking, what do we forecast the cost to be, or the price, forgive me, to be in to be October 2007? So that's literally 112 over 100 times £12. So that's 112 divided by 100 times 12, and that's one. That is 13.4. That's where you are. So that's 13.4 right there. And finally, you're asked if in February 2008 the price is now £14.50 per kilogram, right? And when it was 12, your base was 100. So basically, your change in price is in effect £14.50 minus 12, right? And you have £14.50 minus 12, which is £2.50. So you have a change of £2.50 divided by 12, £2.50 divided by 12, and then you have a 20.83 change. So that's really a 20.83. Yes, £2.50 over 12 is about 20%. So you have a new base of about 120.8, well, 121 in effect, because if I round that up, I'll get 121. So it really is asking you to move from 12 with a base of 100 to 14.83 14.5 in effect, which again, I suppose is the same thing as saying 14.5 over 12 times 100, right? 14.5 times 100 divided by 12 is 120.8. I only did that to sort of let you see the change in volume, or sorry, in price from just the price change situation. But you can just keep doing that as long as you can understand where it's coming from. Okay, great stuff. And I believe, let me just check. I believe, yeah, that's the end of that. That's the end of that question. Okay.